You do not want your child standing next to your deathbed having zero feeling. Actually, the feeling I felt standing over my mom's deathbed was I still feel she was looking at me in contempt. What's good, y'all? Lonnie Appleton here. If you have a couple of minutes, I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. But what I do know is I've had people comment under my videos when they say they share my videos with their other family members and they share the videos with their mom and their mom is in such denial. I do know when I talked to my dad the other day and I was telling him about the things that I'm dealing with raising my kids, and he just could not fathom the things that I was talking about. So I know that my dad is not mentally in the space to have that conversation. And what's the crazy part is, I was gonna say I was able to move to a space of forgiveness of him without that conversation. But the truth is, I wrote an entire book. Detailing my childhood. So for y'all telling me to write a book, this is my second book. I've written the book. This is actually a part of a 2-part series that I need to rewrite this one because I'm sure if I were to read it in today's eyes, I would see the world differently than I did in my 20s, 30s, whenever I took this picture or wrote this book. But right now I'm writing the second part, and I used to beat myself up because I always start and stop. But the premise of the series is we are duality. So all of us out here attempting to be this huge spiritual being and walk on fucking air, me too. We can't forget and ignore the fact how the hell a rooster got in my house. But we can't ignore the fact that we are duality. We are human and we're beings. And we can't ignore either side. Ooh, I'm gonna give it to them. So when these girls meet these guys and they're like, oh my God, he's so Love Jones. And I've never seen Love Jones, so I really don't know what the movie is, but it seems like a smoky scene. He's so Love Jones and he's just, he's so spiritual. But on the other side, this nigga's a motherfucking demon. And you're just like, how can this spiritual being, we do the same thing with the celebrities. That's why R. Kelly couldn't have done those things to those women, because his music is so fucking good. That's how our young ladies find ourselves with these relationships, and our guys, you know. I just speak from the mother-daughter perspective because I was a motherless child. So sometimes I feel like a motherless child. What's good, y'all? Lonnie Appleton here. If you have a couple of minutes, I'm on one of my rants, but this is a good one. This one's a good one. But yeah, our girls find themselves out here. Oh yeah, I figured out what I was talking about. They find themselves in these relationships with these men that they don't know because they fell for this one thing. That the same thing with celebrities. We hold them up on the pedestal for that one thing they do with good. Ooh, and this ties into the one thing in common. We hold them up on that one thing and we kind of ignore everything else they did. R. Kelly is literally, and sorry, I didn't mean to refer to them that, ooh, let me delete that. No, I can't delete it. Anyway, he's literally pooping on girls. And there's broads outside like, free R. Kelly. And I'm just like, I'm so confused. Listening to one of his songs or stepping in the name of love at a wedding is very different than going and protesting outside of his trial saying that these women are lying. Oh yes, and I was talking about, I understand single mothers, how you were working just to survive. So you ain't got time, but you need to make time. If you do not, boom, back to my mom. If you do not want your child standing over your deathbed, thinking you're looking at them in contempt, you need to listen to your child. And I don't care if your child is 50 years old and coming to you and say, Mom, you hurt me. I need you to say, I know. Okay? I know your generation is the generation that This does not make sense. I know this doesn't make sense to me. I found the video the other day. It was like February 14th or something like that, where it clicked in my head. How I raise my kids is wrong. Most hate that we receive is from within, because Hayden, he's 3 years old. He comes in here, and then as soon as he leaves here, he starts arguing with one of the other kids. And I'm like, this little boy has been tormented his entire life. And the people that he's been fighting are the people within his family. The people that are supposed to be loving him and protecting him are giving him and that is what we're dealing with as a people. So I am 2 months away from thinking like you. But that's the thinking where our kids leave our homes and they never come back until we die. Sometimes. And society has sold us that as if it's normal, and it's not. It's not. You know it's not. Not when you watch freaking Lord, we watched freaking Black Panther, and I know Chadwick, and I'm not being insensitive. We literally cried when Chadwick Boseman died, but I didn't shed a tear standing over my mom's dead body. Y'all got me out here looking bad and crazy because y'all was like, girl, take the hat off. And I said, no, I don't comb my hair. But then sis came to me and she's like, girl, it's your birthday. You need to put on your dress and do your hair and get pretty for yourself. And I be letting y'all women gas me up. Stop it. Because y'all got me out here looking like this because it was my birthday. I put my little dress on. I was so mad yesterday, y'all. I didn't even have a right to be mad, but I was. It's stupid. Leave it alone, because it was a control tactic. I can own my shit. But here's the thing. Back on Dre. Because he loves me at the capacity that he loves me, I'm able to use said manipulation techniques. Doesn't everything have its place? You just can't abuse it. But I can use said manipulation techniques where I can coax him out of his shell, because no one's ever asked him to have a conversation. No one's ever asked him, what do you think? I got some mist where you spray people who are around people and to get the energies off you and stuff like that. And my husband's a barber, so mist, nigga, motherfucking mist, right? And we're having a family meeting. And he's like, yeah, and don't spray me with that stuff no more. And I'm like, why? Because I said so. And I was like, but why? And it's not me challenging him. And we have to get out of our head that somebody asking why is challenging us. Like they're trying to belittle us, or they're trying to one-up us. No. On the flip side, stop using why as a way to berate. But if you're in a loving relationship, remember, we're done trauma bonding. I'm sick to it. I'm there. I'm on it. Yes. Ooh, that was a bar. I'm done calling this love, and I'm going to call it a trauma bond, because love doesn't look like this. Love don't move like this. You know what I'm saying? And I love my husband. But even now, I see how I'm being emotionally, damn, that shit hit, emotionally abusive. And I need to change that. And so, but at least I see I'm recognizing it, so that's the first step to healing. But anyway, if y'all watched all these videos, I just healed myself like 3 times in this thing, and I received a download. Man, this is a magical night. Man, if y'all ain't doing y'all's altar work, Lord.